Beginning with the start of these dreams will take far too long, so I'm just going to relate what I've been shown most recently. Dreams about doing drugs. What in the world is this going to be about? You may be asking yourself. Well, keep reading or listening and you'll find out. The conscious mind unravels when we sleep. What seems to make sense in our waking life loses meaning and substance logically, and things take on a completely different dictionary of import and defining characteristics. Humans long to delve more deeply into this mirror realm of reality, yet so often they rely on predetermined definitions to associate and attribute the desired effect. They offer formulated and indoctrinated depths to their own dreams and the dreams of others. Very rarely do they seek the spiritual and creative force and source of all things to give them the truly deep meanings they're seeking. In other words, they lean to their own understanding and find themselves wise in their own eyes. About 3 years ago, I started to undergo a massive spiritual ascension that I was not seeking, thinking about, nor anticipating. God began to flow into the deep recesses of my being. He led me to self-deliverance, energetic balance, and physical health far beyond my comprehension or that of sciences. Nearly at once and without hesitation, visions and dreams began to pour into and out of my mind, so much so that I could no longer contain them and was compelled to begin sharing what he was teaching me with others on my YouTube channel, through my writing, and in conversation. Several times, I've been particularly moved to share my experiences with self-deliverance and a sort of before and after index of how it affected me emotionally, mentally, physically, and quantumly. This is one of those experiences I'm sharing with you now as it pertains to dreams and who is influencing them. Okay, returning to dreams of doing drugs. I don't use drugs of any kind. No prescription, over-the-counter, or illicit use at all. The last decade of my life, the only drugs I've used with any regularity have been nicotine, marijuana, caffeine, and sugar. In the most recent months, I've given up marijuana, caffeine, and sugar. I found that almost immediately after stopping marijuana use, as I was directed to in a dream, my dreams and mind became much more clear. My inability to have the discernment I was looking for on exactly what my dreams meant to me has faded, and the mysteries uncovered. Very simple and deeply profound revelations were uncovered, leading me to a more efficacious life in my waking life. I asked about the dreams in which I was using what are termed, quote, hard drugs, end quote, as I had never used drugs of that nature in waking life. Since I've been made aware of certain powers and principalities and how they operate and inflict themselves upon the material realm, it was only a matter of time until the truth crystallized itself in my mind. There are many demons and rulers of demons. One of the main ways they influence our material plane is by altering our perception of things we experience. Like drugs, their attributes are to change, bend, and alter our minds. They twist reality and pervert the purity of the meaning inherent in any experience. Since I don't necessarily struggle with temptations of any particular sort, nor have any desire at all to use drugs of any kind, I ruled out those dream meanings pretty quickly. What was left was so obvious and simple that I almost felt dumb for not seeing it plainly from the beginning. The dreams of doing drugs are and were perception altering demons and or fallen programming that was repeatedly changing my mind and thoughts. What is the remedy to keep that from happening then, one may wonder? Well, same answer as always: Jesus Christ. I woke up, and instead of rebuking or canceling the dreams, I began to simply pray to God to alter my perception to His, make my mind think His thoughts, change my emotions to His emotions, etc. Very simply put, I prayed for the opposite of what had happened in the dreams to be done. Doing this has brought about consistent and repeatable results every time I've experimented with it, reliably changing the outcome to a much more positive and fulfilling entrainment of my brain. Many months ago now, I was given a dream about attaining the original programming of our bright nature that is and was God-given, and true to His word, the Lord has kept His promise to restore me wholly and without hindrance. People talk about Him being a promise keeper, yet so few people choose to actually know and not just believe that is His true nature. He has delivered me from this fallen world and restored heaven on earth to me, starting from the inside and working outward. He is wonderful, elegant, and exquisitely genius in His intentionality towards those who choose to trust and love Him with their whole heart. Have you given your life to Christ? It's the best choice any human could ever make. And if you already have, I humbly ask if you're renewing that every day and in every way that you can. Life with the Lord is a constant and eternal process. My prayer for the reader or listener of this is that He will reveal to you exactly what to do next. Big or small, following His lead in our actions changes everything for the better. Many blessings to you on your renewed or just new journey with Him. You won't be disappointed. Of that I am sure. God bless.